Your situation is not unto death, but it is for the glory of God to be revealed. Jesus received a message that the man he loved so much, Lazarus, that is in John chapter 10. Lazarus, the man he loved so much, is sick. Jesus heard that message. And in our natural senses, we would think that when Jesus heard that the man he loved, his friend Lazarus, was sick, he was supposed to drop everything he was doing and run to Lazarus' house and rescue him. But Jesus actually went for 4 good days, around doing other things, preaching and praying for other people. And after 4 good days, Jesus arrived at Lazarus' house. And Lazarus was not only sick, Lazarus actually got worse. And Lazarus actually had died. And actually Lazarus was buried. That's when Jesus arrived. When the situation looked like it was a done deal, nothing else can be done at that time around. But Jesus came at that time. Maybe you are in such a situation right now. Maybe people have looked at you, maybe your family members, maybe your friends, your mates, they look at you and say, you know what, we cannot really see what exactly is happening with you. You are such a committed person in the things of God. You are such a committed person in prayers, in fasting, all those church activities. You are always available. You are the one that the church relies on doing the things of God. But it looks like your situation keeps going worse and worse, and maybe your family members are laughing at you. You have probably become a shame in the family. Even the younger ones no longer respect you. Even people in the village are calling for you to come back and stay there because they feel that they are better off than you. Maybe your situation is in a way that you have gotten to a point where you can't even go and be with your people simply because your situation is continuously going worse. The more you are prayerful, the more you are doing the things of the Lord, it looks like you are being neglected. People are looking at you and saying, where is your God? People are looking at you and say, how come your situation does not change? It's now year in, it's now year out, but things are not changing. Let me tell you, it is not unto death. It is for the glory of God to be revealed. When Jesus eventually prayed for Lazarus, he rose him from the dead, took out all those garments he was bound with, and Lazarus received life, and Lazarus continued to live. Lazarus' testimony was not just that Jesus did something to his body. Lazarus' testimony was that Jesus can raise people from the dead. Lazarus' testimony brought people to God. Lazarus' testimony, every person who was there who did not believe in Jesus believed that day because of the Lazarus' testimony. The people who were not there, who heard about the issue, believed Jesus simply because of Lazarus' testimony. Can God use your testimony for his glory? Can God use you? Because right now, one of your prayer points is such that your family need to come to Christ. So if your family if you want that your family to come to Jesus, you will be used as a testimony. So part of it can be painful. Part of it can be really a situation where people can see you. A situation that you are ashamed of. But eventually when Jesus comes through, eventually when Jesus raises you, it will be for his glory. Many will come to Christ because of you. Many will come to Christ because you endured. Many will come to Christ because you refused to cut corners to come out of a situation. You refused to take other options to come out of a situation. You waited for the Lord to come through and rescue you. When Jesus eventually rescued you, the same way the news that you are in oppression went about in the village, that's the same way that the testimony of the goodness of God upon your life will spread. My brother, my sister, steadfast, stand strong. He will come through you. He will come through you. It might look like you are a laughing stock, but do not cut corners to get anything. Do not cut corners to get out of circumstance. Wait upon the Lord. He is going to touch your life, and your testimony is going to be for the glory of God. God bless you. Till we meet again in the next video. Thank you.